The current M&A slowdown of 2022 tells us a lot about what we can expect in 2023. Just like the major slowdown we had in 2020, when there were months and months with no M&A activity, that activity snapped back. And I would expect a similar snapback in 2023, most likely in the second or the third quarter. I wouldn't expect it to happen in the first quarter. The current slowdown in M&A activity is definitely caused in part by enhanced regulatory scrutiny. And with where the political winds are right now, that's not surprising. It's primarily focused on the largest transactions, whereas in the community bank and the smaller transaction, those deals are coming through quickly. And we've received some of the quickest regulatory approvals I've seen in my entire career. And on the larger end, those deals might be pushed out as long as a year. As they formulate the strategies for 2023, prospective acquirers should really be focused on due diligence, and specifically with the changing economic environment, loan due diligence, to make sure that the loan portfolios that they're going to end up with are what they expect them to be. And given the regulatory challenges, it's important to conduct significant due diligence on your target from a regulatory perspective to ensure that this is a partner who the regulators, your primary regulator, is going to see as a good fit for you. In 2023, prospective sellers should keep top of mind that there are buyers out there, and those buyers have now sat on the sidelines for months and months and months, and so they're going to be eager. And so if a bank is considering selling, now would be the time to do it, because the demand is going to be pent up and there will be plenty of good buyers out there willing to pay a fair price. My advice for banks working with their regulator in 2023 is, if you're considering an M&A deal, get to your regulator early. Get your regulator involved. Have them give you feedback, answer any questions you have. So that way, by the time your application gets to your regulator's desk, you'll have answered all the questions and addressed any issues, and they'll be very familiar with it and hopefully send it right through for you. An additional growth opportunity that bank leaders can keep in mind for 2023 is the possibility of strategic branch transactions rather than whole bank transactions. In 2022, in many markets, it was much easier to find the right acquisition target if you're looking solely for branches rather than a whole bank. And I think that's going to continue in 2023. So bank leadership, including the board and executives, should be on the lookout for potential strategic branch acquisitions.